season already so far. I believe you've lost just one race this year.
Running a fantastic transition, but she hasn't got it in the home straight. JulienAlfred streaking away with the women's 200.
But I think it really sparked a fire in me to know that I'm not where I need to be, and just really trusting God's plan for my life.
The Diamond League final is here, and the women's 100 meters isn't just another race. It's a battle that could decide who steps onto the World Championship stage. At the center are two names pulling the spotlight in opposite directions. On one side, TiaClayton, Jamaica's teenage sprinter chasing the wild card that would secure her nation a fourth spot in the women's 100. On the other, JulienAlfred, the reigning Olympic champion and defending Diamond League queen, who shocked fans by entering at the last minute. For Clayton, it's everything: national pride, opportunity, and her biggest career test. For Alfred, it's about dominance and momentum, proving she's untouchable before the biggest stage of all. This race is more than a sprint. It's destiny condensed into 10 seconds. And the question is simple: will the Jamaican rising star break through, or will Alfred slam the door shut and remind the world she's already in charge? The Diamond League final is unlike any other meet, because it's not just about the win, it's about survival. Most races in the circuit build points, but the Zurich final carries the Diamond Crown and the wild card, a golden ticket to the World Championships. For many, that wild card is the difference between watching from home and standing on the start line with the world's best. Some athletes skipped Zurich to protect their bodies and hide tactics for Worlds, but others knew the final was their last chance. That's why this women's 100 is loaded with tension. Every sprinter has a reason to be there, but none bigger than TiaClayton. At 21, she's fresh off a 10.82 personal best, the fastest of her career and a sign she's peaking at the perfect time. Her mission is simple: beat everyone, take the wild card, and give Jamaica a fourth entry in an event where the US already has 4. Standing in her way? JulienAlfred, the Diamond League's defending queen and the one sprinter capable of crushing Clayton's dream with a single explosive start. That's what makes Zurich different. This isn't just another final. It's a fight for opportunity, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Jamaica's sprint legacy is unmatched, and its athletes have dominated the women's 100 for decades. But in 2025, the playing field tilts toward the US because Sha'Carri Richardson is the defending world champion, giving America an automatic fourth entry. That means Jamaica is capped at 3, unless they capture the Diamond League wildcard. For a nation that breathes sprinting, that wildcard is everything. It represents pride, strategy, and the ability to line up with maximum firepower. TiaClayton has become the face of that dream. Once seen as a junior standout, she's now threatening the senior stage, her 10.82 proving she belongs in this conversation. Fans believe she has the potential to be Jamaica's next great sprinter, but Zurich is where she must prove it. The wildcard isn't just a personal win, it's a ticket for the island itself. With veterans like Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce nearing retirement and a younger generation rising fast, Jamaica needs every advantage. The weight sits on Clayton's shoulders, and she knows this is more than just about her. If she delivers, Jamaica heads into Worlds with 4 athletes ready to fight the US. If she fails, the chance is gone, and Alfred's victory would shut the door. Just as Jamaica was preparing for a straightforward shot at the wildcard, the announcement landed like a thunderclap. JulienAlfred would compete in Zurich. Her entry flips the script. Alfred is not chasing a wildcard. Her place at Worlds is secured, her Olympic title already polished. She's racing for dominance. At 10.75 seconds this season, she holds the world's second fastest time, and she's looked untouchable in nearly every race she's run. The surprise is not her ability, it's her timing. Why step in now so close to Worlds? Some say it's a power move, a message to rivals. Others believe it's her way of sharpening the blade before the ultimate test. Whatever the reason, her presence means Clayton's path just got brutal. Alfred doesn't race to participate. She races to destroy fields. And if Zurich is her warm-up, she could obliterate Clayton's wildcard hopes without breaking stride. For Jamaica, Alfred's entry is the nightmare scenario. Their young star forced to go toe-to-toe with the Olympic champion on the season's biggest stage. Zurich isn't just a final anymore. It's Alfred's battlefield and Clayton's proving ground. But one name is missing: Melissa Jefferson. The American sprinter is the only athlete this season who managed to hand Alfred a loss. Together, Alfred and Jefferson have towered over the 100, winning races by daylight and gapping rivals like they weren't even there. Their head-to-heads became spectacles, the rest of the field fighting for scraps. Yet Jefferson won't line up in Zurich. Her absence raises questions. Is she resting ahead of Worlds? Nursing an injury? Or simply letting Alfred shoulder the attention while she stays hidden? Whatever the reason, it changes everything. Without Jefferson, Alfred becomes the overwhelming favorite, and Clayton becomes the only real challenger. That dynamic shifts the spotlight squarely onto Jamaica's teenager. Some see it as an opportunity, one less monster to worry about. Others see it as pressure, because now the entire narrative is Alfred versus Clayton. If Jefferson were present, she might have split the attention or even taken the win. Without her, Zurich becomes a straight duel, with one sprinter chasing history and the other defending her throne. In sprinting, times never lie. Alfred's 10:75 is world-class, the kind of performance that instantly separates contenders from pretenders. Clayton's 10.82 puts her just a step behind, but in sprinting, a step is everything. 0.07 of a second can mean meters on the track, the difference between victory and watching from behind. Analysts say Clayton must dip into the 10.7 mids if she wants a shot. That's the brutal reality. 10.82 won't be enough against Alfred in this form. To pull it off, Clayton will need perfection, a lightning start, flawless transition, and the ability to hold her form under maximum pressure. Alfred, meanwhile, has hinted she can run even faster. Many believe she has a 10.6 locked away, and if she unleashes it here, Zurich could be over before the halfway mark. But sprinting is unpredictable. One stumble, one late reaction, and the underdog can shock the world. Clayton has nothing to lose and everything to gain. Alfred has nothing to gain but dominance itself. That razor-thin balance of times and margins makes this race feel like a powder keg waiting for the spark of the starter's gun. The Zurich final is bigger than medals or headlines. It's about what comes next. For Alfred, a win here would stamp her dominance and carry unstoppable momentum into the World Championships. It would remind her rivals that she's the standard, the sprinter to chase. For Clayton, the stakes are even greater. If she captures the wild card, she becomes more than just a promising teenager. She becomes the sprinter who saved Jamaica's World Championship strategy. That victory would alter her career, opening doors to sponsors, media attention, and a permanent spot in the global conversation. For Jamaica, it would mean one more bullet in the chamber, one more chance to fight the US on equal footing. The financial rewards of the Diamond League only add fuel to the fire. Thousands of dollars in international spotlight, all hinging on 10 seconds of execution. That's what makes this race seismic. Alfred can solidify her empire, Clayton can spark her rise, and Zurich becomes the stage where futures are written in hundredths of a second. As the sprinters prepare to line up, the anticipation feels electric. On one side, JulienAlfred, Olympic champion, Diamond League queen, the athlete who looks untouchable every time she steps onto the track. On the other, TiaClayton, Jamaica's young star with the weight of a nation on her shoulders and the wild card within her grasp. Between them lies a single race, 10 short seconds that could reshape the sprinting landscape. For Alfred, it's about crushing doubt and carrying fear into Worlds. For Clayton, it's about seizing the moment, proving she belongs, and delivering the kind of breakthrough that Jamaica lives for. This isn't just speed, it's legacy in motion, a sprint that will echo far beyond Zurich. So when the gun goes off, the world won't just be watching a race. They'll be witnessing destiny. And the only question left is, will it belong to the champion who already reigns, or the teenager ready to shock her way into history?